Here we go. Forze versus Ence. Map number 1 here queued up. And it's a little bit of pressure over towards this B side. Norv already taking some space, but it's the dualies. The what? Fories? I guess you could call him, but Dodo, he's got a double of his own. That's Sphinx's flash that allows it, and Ence converting this one cleanly. Just the aim of the game. Keep these 4 rifles into the next, and can do well to get things rolling nice and early on this CT side. Sphinx is looking to farm up some money. Love to see that early on. If you're a fan of Ence, and he'll get the job done swimmingly. Jerry goes down. More to be had from that direction is Sphinx. He'll take 3. Dycha for a second of his own, and a gift on top is some good play. Snappy, push forward. It's Sphinx instead. To start things off, this mid-aggression thus far hasn't found teeth. Now it does, and Snappy lying close against the flash. He's past the molly, sprays away, but the UMP's just not the best. I must say in that situation, but in most situations, not so much.
Can see starting to clear in. First shot connects, not going to be able to get the second here, but there's a chance with the MP9. That's the bomb. That's the bomb. This could be problematic. Dycha is able to get an upgrade as well, should he want it. Here's an issue. Here's going to be the fight on through, and Dycha will deliver.
And Ence is comfortable to play this retake. Damn good onto Kenzie. Dodo, though, goes down. Great shot straight through the head. Dycha on the reply, but Kenzie still buying space here on the back line. So that's Snappy. He falls. It's Jerry to do the damage, so time continues to tick, and smoke's on the bomb. It's being diffused. It's being stuck, and Jerry has the spray for the first, but there's no chance to get him off. Jerry, the investment coming through. It's not back in the hands of Hades. He'll anchor this time out towards the B ramp position, toying with aggression. Again, Snappy, how many rounds have we seen this fight taken, and how many times have we seen this fight won? It's not just one kill to be found. Snappy able to get a double. Rolling in is Kenzie will hold the line. Sorty just on the other side, looks to push forward, but Snappy's holding it. Shadow advantage is there. The kill will come through. Spence in the close corner. He's unknown for now. They might just turn their back to him. Kenzie has the time to check, but doesn't find the frag. So Shalfie, 1 versus 5. No chance.
Yeah, Dodo as well to play off of the op shot. And there's Hades coming back in for impact. He's got his. And the op traded out.
He wants more too. An op versus op duel queued up between the two, and Hades. Why not go for it? Give it a try. At least steal some damage onto the Sense economy. But it's Dycha. Bengals to worry about. We've seen him in this situation before, and he almost always succeeds. The bomb again fallen, and Shalfie in a tough position. They know he's out towards mid, and Dycha away. Plays this into a 5 versus 5 retake, but Ence don't want to let that happen. They're fighting forward here. Kenzie actually able to take down 2 a third as well. The bomb's on the floor. Yet to be planted as Snappy finds himself in a 1 versus 4, and well, the Glock shots are clean.
Is this going to be a flash pop? Is there a flash pop? Does someone have a flash to throw for him? No, they don't, actually. So it's not going to be a flash pop. He's got the flashes.
Doing it.
It's a little bit awkward.
Yourself.
Oh, and he's dead going in dry. That could have been huge. Instead, a second player goes down. Suddenly, this round's very much in doubt. Zorti dancing around the pillar, but he only takes 1. The bomb's going down, and this might wind up a save early on. Snappy wanted the gun, though. And his hubris, his greed, just cost them. Might just cost them in a big way. Now this retake is definitely on. Numbers whittle down. A nice nade in on towards Sphinx as well. The question is, can they buy enough time? There is a kit for Kenzie. But there are no more smokes unless they can retrieve one from a corpse, and that does create a big vulnerability to exploit. Good shot from Sphinx, all onto Shalfie now. Oh, okay. First risk factor dealt with. Zorti's still definitely a threat, though. Running behind him, and eventually he's going to have to move on through, but Hades appears to be making some damage here. Oh, don't give him the fight. He's got a rifle now. What's going on here? They're caught out in the open. They're not finishing their food. They're not doing the damage. Now they've got a major disadvantage going on here for Ence. Pretty good position. You don't often see teams feel comfortable enough to plant here, but because of the unique circumstances that led to this bomb plant, they have a pretty good post-plant spot.
Sphinx holds such a big position, but he'll likely only get 1 off of it, and in finding this frag, he'll give the information away. The flank is the main force of this assault. Dycha, he's dealt with the first, and the damage is already dealt onto Jerry. It's Shalfie, the main risk, and he's down 2. Now it's just Jerry. 1 versus 2. It looked like this round was going to slip away, but there's no kit, no time with the CZ, not a chance in this world. Jerry looks to deal a little more damage. Dodo over towards Jaguar finds a nice nade onto Jerry. This fight, though, might not come fully to fruition as they're actually ready for this hit straight onto the A site. The Og tries to hold. Kenzie does it, but Sphinx has opened things up onto Norvi and all around him. Kenzie's teammates are falling. He still needs to deliver the molly. It does hit, but not before he finds another frag. It's three from this back position. Kenzie nearly grabbing more, but he is traded on out, so we find a 2 versus 2. Bomb yet to be planted, but forces of force, quick on this flank, working their way through Donut as the smoke fades. Dodo's gun is showing. Down he falls. It's just Sphinx. Is he really the secret sauce? His fast flash forward, Snappy creating the space with this Mac 10 over towards the back lines. It's Zordy. It's Norvi. They're locking things down. Hades flashes, lined up his team while Dycha replies and looks to recover a weapon. The numbers are dwindling. The chances are 2, but the flames burn one down. They're feeding Dycha. He's a monster. Looking for more, but the health, it's so incredibly low on 3 members of the server, and Kenzie has the angle. The Og is here, picks up the first. The HE could finish the job, but Dycha stays alive for now. The second, that one will close things out. Norvi to do it. Sphinx. What a way to get it going. Shelfie to fall. And in the close quarters, it's Jerry to come out on top. The leader has been going big, but Snappy does well for himself. Find that frag, pushes even deeper, and finds a man back. It's Jerry to go on down, and the retake potential here, it's low, but the utility is still up. There's money in the back pocket. You can go for the damage here if you're Forza, and the damage would be huge, but Hades, all right. Jump peek with the op finds the head.
The full rotation from Snappy is madness. He's going all the way back around after having planted.
Oh,
Needs to get that gun out, though.
They read it, Shelfie!
Oh, they're ready for it. He's still gonna get it. What a blunder from Shelfie. Now Sphinx and Snappy have the last player isolated, pincered on in. Zorta's under the microscope, and he doesn't like what they're seeing. What they're seeing is map point found for Ence. To come help them. They are pressuring on in towards B. It's a fight they're going to have. There are bodies all over the place, but somehow no one's been dropped from either side to this point. Dodo will open up the killing, open up the round in a second as well at a critical juncture. Now they've got the site. Now they've got the chance for a plant as well. They just need to move the bomb over. There's the risk of Zorta. Got a teammate with him as well. This is going to be the hold. This is where they're going to make their stand. The 2 new kids on the block have to hang on to deny this. It's a 1-for-1. But that bomb's down, and now they're the ones who have to make the move to try and keep this round in whack, and Dycha shuts down another, all onto Shelfie. All on to Shelfie, and they're coming forward for the fight. They're already in the angle, and he doesn't realize it, so he'll be taken by surprise. Huge 3 kills in the final round for Dodo. Rounds on Ancient. They're not about it. They're not about that life. Instead, it's going to be Norvi, who's pressured on top of the hut, and Norvi, who's dealt with, but he's got support from his teammates, and Zorta is doing an impressive amount of damage, but Hades has the answers, all of the answers, and a bomb to retrieve. There's a pinch off around that ladder, and Kenzie has to make the move, but they have given them the space to do so. Jerry, meanwhile, the distraction, and a distraction will eventually be dealt with. Hades and Kenzie have to make the moves. 2 players who came into these rosters at similar times, and well, Kenzie just made the footsteps. Now Hades knows he's not on it. He can just play the time. He's won it. He's won this round.
All over, all done. Hades runs away, claims 3 in the round.
If you don't stop them quickly, you might just be finished before you know it. Oh, fast play in, but Jerry holds on to the first. Nearly gets the second as well. He's done so much damage to potentially set up his team, but they've got the site. They've got the site. 1 more kill would be huge. They can't find that, though. It actually gets answered back the other way, and while they try and plant, this site is still very insecure. Bomb's going down. Sphinx is low. Dycha's not a whole lot better. And that's a huge kill on the 1 healthy player. Here we go. 4s are into it now. Dycha gonna have to try and pull off a hero play, and he's already down for the count. It's all on to Sphinx. Can he do damage? That's the op dropped, and the op out of a position where it's recoverable. It hasn't fallen down. Sphinx, if he can find anything more, that would be huge, but he cannot. Not today, not here, not now.
Inside, up top of the hut is Norvi. They wait for the smokes to fade on the Ence camp. It's down below. Dycha throws a molly, shows his position. Hades up above, takes down top hut anchor, and now it's Jerry again. He's been in this position so many times. He's been tested so many times, and this time he's working well. 2 for him, a second double for Shelfie, and now it's just Dycha. He was the lurk down below.
We haven't seen much for Forza. And there's going to be the catch. Zorta just waiting, patient, not overextending with that AWP. Gets himself a kill. He's got this vision zoned out. He can continue to use utility to apply pressure. Nearly gets chased, but he'll get the kill. Snappy aim from the offer. Will have to back away, but they've already done the damage. And there's no real response from Ence. They've got to go eventually. But a bit of tag damage is just not worth the price of admission. So he's going to come back in for more.
It's coming through. Damage on Swing. Still holds close in the corner, and damage dealt still as Hades up top can't find anything off the dualies. Blinds were there, but it stays 1-for-1 in the trade department. The Shelfa onto Dodo. Dycha over on the rotation will work his way up towards heaven. This just has to be the retake for this Ence squad. And what do they have in the back pocket? Nothing for utility. No kit on any of these players. Not sure where kit may have fallen, but they might just look to recover. Snappy up top finds Norvi. Sphinx as well, able to get his impact, but they have to take care of Kenzie over towards second vent, and that task done swimmingly. It's Jerry alone, 1 versus 3 in the spam away. It's good for initial damage. Utility to back it on up. This one just up to aim duels for the Russians to try and get something done, and attack found, but Hades, his scout hits better at that range.
Scout does hit like a Mack truck. Straight to the brain. I love how clearly you can see when Dodo's looking at his mini-map, right? Just, it must be something to do with the distance he plays on or the positioning of his map. But literally when he's looking at his mini-map, his eyes just full flip. It's very visual. Hades connecting more damage outside. Looking for another kill. He's got it. 3 to his name. And this scout is causing all sorts of issues. You got a Blair up on top of the Schmallow. Shelfie.
Would be a blessing, but nothing presented. Ence is playing this one close to their chests, and Hades.
Race vaporized. They have gone for the vent drop successfully, I might add. Now the auto on the retake, maybe a little less successful. Dycha down. Now it's starting to get a bit nervous. Snappy gonna drop the Molotov, but they're planning in the smoke, so they really don't care.
No, they do not. But this auto can try and hold the cross. Post up on ramp, but Norvi takes down Hades. That's another gun recoverable, but look at the HP. 1 on Norvi. The auto starts to show its might, and now the only healthy man remaining is Kenzie. But you're right. So much was put into this round to save the call.
It's more and more likely that Norvi gets spotted. He has been seen. There's the kill that comes through. Now they can defend this site comfortably. Hades even staying this close by the shutters is bold, to say the least. But it is going to be enough to coax them back up to reset. Without that presence going down secret, they don't want to deal with this. But speaking of presence on secret, look at Kenzie. He's just walked outside. No one was looking. No one was checking. And he might catch the timing, but no. Snappy is always ready. Dodo next up at the plate, but he will not connect on his swing. Pressure coming through. Jerry nearly chased out of it, but Dycha, target-rich environment here in just a few moments, and they're trying to get on in towards A. Just players all over. Hades with a no-scope from the ladder. Style points galore. Bonus multiplier on that one. And now Jerry with the rifle is going to have to pull off something amazing if they're to have a chance at this round. His teammate just stuck onto the deagle, but Zorta is the one to connect. Not able to take the first. Jerry is able to get more. Oh, no. Not quite. It's covered off. He's not able to find his counterpart on the other side, but as the smoke fades, Zorta overstays his welcome. Now here is somewhat of an interesting setup, right? Because right now, Shelfie is alone with the bomb. Norvi's going to come in to help him, but if Snappy pushes the vending machines here, gets hungry for a snack, ooh, he's going to find the business end of Norvi's gun. That could have been bad, though, timing-wise. If he'd been through early, Shelfie was very much alone, so a risk taken in this round, but now they're going to start to wrap on in towards A. And from Mini, Dodo will find one, only one, but Spinks getting more. You know the player's hot. Hades now strikes from the cooling tower. It's all onto Shelfie. Shelfie finds the first. One more clutch. 10 seconds to go, but it's Hades tight up to hit the shot and secure the match. A sigh of relief there from Hades as he nets the first win of their DreamHack Open 47 campaign.